Welcome to this yoga class today, which is all about neck and shoulders. Now take a moment to arrive in this place. Sit in a comfortable position. If you're cross-legged and the knees are coming out behind, make sure you have something elevating underneath, like a block or a little pillow. Now gently invite the eyes to close or softly gaze down. Invite the body to relax and the awareness to turning inside. Tune out where you came from and tune in to being and resting. And start to check in with yourself. How are you feeling today? Notice the quality of the breath. And slowly bring the length and quality with every inhale and exhale. For example, you may want to inhale for 4 and exhale for 4. Lovely. And continue for 3 more. As you inhale, feel the length in the spine, and exhale, relax the shoulders. At the end of the breath, blink the eyes open, come back to the space. We're starting up with neck warm-up. As you exhale, drop the head towards the right shoulder, gently pull the left down. Maybe extend the left arm. Notice where it feels sore. Is it in the neck or in the arm as well? 2 more breaths. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop to the left. Gently pull the right shoulder down. Extend the arm. Notice the sensation in the right side. How different does it feel from the left side? One more. Inhale back to center. Exhale, draw the chin into the chest. Lengthen back of the neck. Inhale, slowly start to look up. Bring the chin towards the ceiling. Lengthen front of the neck. This is a really good counter pose for us looking at our phones all the time. 1 more breath. Exhale, back to center. Draw the chin towards the right shoulder, look over the right ear. So this is not only a twist in the neck, but also a stretch for the eye muscles. One more breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, slow motion. Draw the chin towards the left. Okay, let's not use 100% of the energy here, maybe 80%. And leave 20% to connect with the sensation in the neck, in the eyes. 1 more. Inhale back to center. And I would like to invite you just to give your neck a little bit of a massage. So bring 3 fingers to the back of the neck. Gently squeeze and press in the neck in circular motion. And then bring 3 fingers to the mid side of the right neck. Very gently press into it, and then drop the head towards the left shoulder. Feel the right side pressing into the fingers. This should feel a really nice kind of sore. Inhale back, left 3 fingers, index, middle and ring, pressing in the midpoint of the left neck. Gently press. And then drop the neck towards the right. Feel the pressure point and a really nice bit of a sore. One more. Inhale back, and now bring your thumbs to the back of the scalp where the scalp meets the neck. Gently press into it. Slowly start to look up and use your hand to lift the head. Exhale back, release the hands. Now interlace the fingers, turn the palms out. Straighten the arms, pull the shoulders down. Inhale, bring the hands up. So make sure your shoulders are not coming up all the way, because this really blocks, it doesn't help with your breathing. Draw the shoulders down. Let the air slowly, easily flow into the belly. Exhale, release, change the interlace of the hands, turning out. Inhale, bring the hands up. Again, pull the shoulders down, that helps you breathe. Exhale, release. Bring the hands on the shoulders, circle the elbows. We're starting from a comfortable range of movement. Notice any difference in the left side and the right side. And then if you like, we could start to explore the biggest range of movement. Again, notice which side feels a little bit weaker. And change direction, starting with a comfortable range of movement. And then start to maybe explore the largest range of movement. Again, it might feel a little bit different with the different direction as well. And when you're ready, release. Place the left hand to the floor, right hand reach up. Lengthen and exhale, bring it over the head. Both sit bones are on the floor. And keep extending into the fingertips. Feel the rib cage on the right side opening and the underarm opening. One more breath. Exhale, gently flow the right hand back to the floor. Be really mindful with the movement. Inhale, reach the left hand up, lengthen and bring it over. Breathe into the left rib cage. And gently flow the left hand back to the floor. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the chest. And exhale, twist. Soften the body with every exhalation and twist a little bit deeper. One more. Inhale, back to center. Switch sides. Inhale, lengthen, lift the chest. And exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. We're coming into tabletop. Gentle stretch for the wrists. Your hands are under the shoulders, knees as wide as the hips. Fingers spread out evenly, pressing into the floor. This is the same kind of hand gesture for plank as well as downward facing dog. When you're ready, exhale, slowly lean forward. Notice how your wrists are feeling. Go as far as your body is comfortable. And stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale back. Turn the hands out, fingers away from each other. Gently rock from side to side. Back to center. Keep turning the hands out with your fingers towards you now. Now you may notice this is being really strong for the shoulders, for the shoulder blades. We can stay here and breathe for 3. If you're quite flexible, try to lean back and make it a little bit more challenging. Again, connect with that fixed sensation in the shoulder blades and feel the opening in the collarbones. 1 more breath. Inhale back to center. Bring the elbows to the floor right under the shoulders, as wide as the shoulders. Interlace the fingers. Press your hands and elbow to the floor. Tap the toe, navel in. Inhale, lift the hip. We're coming into a dolphin. Keep your knees bent. This is our first one. We're just going to stretch it out. Paddle the feet, stretch out the toes. Stretch out the calves. And maybe add a bit of swivel in the hips. Notice how that feels. Come back to center. Come back to tabletop. From here, toes to touch, knees slightly wider. Bring the buttocks towards your heels. Coming into child's pose. Again, fingers spread out evenly, pressing into the fingertips. Lengthen the arms, the sides. Forehead to the floor. Exhale, sink the heart into the earth. One more breath. Slowly inhale, look up, walk the hands towards the right side. Go as far as you can. Feel the stretch in the left side of the body, particularly the bits behind the armpits. One more. And start to walk your hands back to the center and then walk towards the left this time. Again, go as far as it's comfortable for you, forehead to the floor, stretching out the right side. One more. Slowly walk your hands back. Hands in prayer position, lengthen the arms, bring the forehead to the floor, and then bend the elbows. Bring your hands behind your head. Press your fingertips together firmly until you connect with this really nice stretch in your upper back. With every exhalation, sink the chest towards the floor a little bit deeper. Release the hands. Slowly walk your hands back. Navel in, lift the hip up, coming into our first downward facing dog. Feet as wide as the hips.
Inhale, lengthen the spine all the way into the tailbone. Feel the whole sides of the body lengthening and the armpits stretching open. Find your breath. Bend the knees if it's really strong in your hamstring. That's perfectly fine. One more breath. Inhale, look forward. Slowly walk towards the front of the mat. We'll come here into forward fold. Keep your knees bent. Bring the belly to the thighs. Release the arms, release the neck. We call this a happy squat. You should feel a really nice stretch in your upper back. Press your feet into the floor, tap the tailbone, start to roll up one vertebra at a time. And as we slowly come up to standing, we're going to reset our mountain pose. Feet as wide as the hips, lift all 10 toes, bring them down one by one, mindfully. This is to connect the base of the feet firmly to the floor. As you inhale, stand up tall. Now we're going to reset the pelvis. Keep your knees bent, slightly loose. Tap the tailbone, navel in, make sure your pelvis is neutral. Point the fingers towards the floor. Long spine, collarbones wide. Sun Salutation B. Inhale, bring your hands up, palms together, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway, navel in, straight spine. Exhale, plant the hands, right foot back, left foot back, high plank. Navel in, shoulders active, glutes active. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Knees to the floor, elbows bent, and slowly come down for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up halfway, shoulders back, low cobra, tap the toe, lift up, downward facing dog. Keep your feet as wide as the hips. Lifting the hip all the way up. Now turn the left heel in, step the right foot in between your hands. Inhale, reaching up, warrior 1. Open up, warrior 2. Press down the outer edge of the back foot. Make sure your foundations are solid. Shoulders down. Left hand behind your back, reverse warrior. Coming back to warrior 2, interlace the hands behind your back, squeeze and pull them down. Exhale, lean over, bring the hands towards the floor. Right shoulder on the knee. This is humble warrior. Really, really strong legs. One more breath. Inhale, slowly come back up. Warrior 2. Both hands to the floor. Bring the left knee to the floor. Inhale, reach up to a low lunge. Shoulders down. One more breath. Inhale, open the chest. Cactus hands. As you next inhale, look towards the ceiling. Very gentle upper back bend. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, both hands to the floor. Lift the left knee. Left hand down. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, both hands to the floor, right foot back. downward facing dog. Turn the right heel in, step the left foot in between your hands. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Tuck the tailbone, strong foundation. Right hand behind, inhale, reverse warrior. Inhale back to warrior two, interlace the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades, pull the hands down. Exhale, fold over, left shoulder on top of the knee, bring the hands towards the floor. Humble warrior. One more breath. Inhale, slowly come back, warrior two. Both hands to the floor, right knee to the floor. Inhale, reach up to a low lunge. Shoulders down, right glutes on. One more breath. Cactus hands, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest. As your next inhale, look up towards the ceiling, very gentle back bend. Exhale, both hands to the floor, lift the right knee. Right hand down, inhale, lift the left. Keep the back leg straight. Exhale, both hands to the floor, take the left foot back, downward facing dog. Set your feet as wide as the hips. Again, fingers spread out evenly, pressing firmly into the floor. As your next in, allow your lift to lengthen the spine for you. Two more breaths. Inhale, look forward, slowly walk towards the front. Bring your feet together to touch. Exhale, bend the knees, find your chair pose. So in chair pose, your tailbone is long. We're not sticking the butt out. Tuck the pelvis back, tailbone in. Reaching hands up, ears tucked in between the arms. Inhale, stand up, take the right knee up. Hold the knee with the left hand. Reach the right hand up, and then really mindfully bring the right hand back. And slowly, mindfully move your gaze towards your right fingers. Once you're here, two more breaths. Exhale, slowly come back to chair pose. Don't worry if you wobble, that's perfectly fine. Inhale, stand up. Take the left knee up this time. Hold the left knee with the right hand. You may want to gently bend the right knee to give you better support. And then slowly reach the left hand up and back. And then mindfully, slowly, the trick is slow, move your gaze towards the left hand. Lovely, two more breaths. Exhale, slowly back to chair pose. Inhale, stand up, swing the left arm back as you swing down, back to chair. Inhale up, swing the right arm up as you swing it down, back to chair. Left hand for 2, right for 2, left for 3, right for 3. Stay, 2 more breaths. Exhale, fold over, come to a tabletop. Hands under the shoulders, knees as wide as the hips. Inhale, open the right hand, circle the wrist 3 times right, 3 times left, and thread a needle. Bring the right ear and right shoulder to the floor. Inhale, reach the left hand up towards the ceiling. This is a really nice shoulder stretch. If you want to make this stronger, you can wrap the left hand around the body and grab hold of the right thigh or the fabric on the right thigh. Anything that works for you. One more breath. And then slowly bring the left hand back to the floor, push yourself up, reset in the tabletop. Inhale, open the left arm up, circle the hands 3 times left, 3 times right, thread a needle, left ear, left shoulder to the floor. Inhale, reach the right hand up, and wrap the right hand to the left side, grab hold of the left thigh, if that works for you. One more breath. Bring the right hand back to the floor, push yourself up. And from here, we're going to do a few shoulder blades protraction and retraction. As you exhale, drop the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together, retraction. Inhale, puff up the shoulders, moving the shoulder blades away from each other, protraction. Exhale, drop the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, puffing up, round the upper back. 3 more. And back to center. And we're going to walk your hands out, coming into a puppy's pose. Bring the chin and chest to the floor, if you can. If it's difficult for you, forehead to the floor is also fine. Once you're here, make sure your hip is above the knee. And if you want to make this more challenging, you can come onto the fingertips. And release the hands. Slowly walk them back to tabletop. And from here, we're gonna try Dolphin again. And notice how your body feels compared to the start of the class. Elbow under the shoulders, interlace the hands. Press the hands and elbow to the floor. Tap the toe, navel in. Inhale, lift the hip up. You may have noticed that it feels easier from the start of the class. And you could either stay here for 3 breaths, or you can walk in a little bit. Inhale, take the right foot back, bend the knees. Really engage your core. We're going to circle the knees 3 times in any direction. release, come back, and I'm going to go the left side, take the left foot back, bend the knees, really engage the core to stabilize the hip. Circle. Bring it back, and then come back to tabletop. Voila, well done. And then we're going to try to come into downward facing dog. Tap the toes, navel in, lift the hip up. Again, really, I would like you to invite you to notice the difference in your downward facing dog now. Hopefully, you already feel it much easier to come into downward facing dog. Maybe your heels are able to get closer to the ground or even touch the ground. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And slowly come back to the floor. We're going to come lying down on our belly. With the forehead to the floor, hands in cactus position. Inhale, lift both hands up. Hold. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift both hands up. Internally rotate the elbow. Lift the elbow up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor. Inhale, lift them up again. Externally rotate the arm, the forearm. Lift both hands up. Exhale, release. And bring both hands behind your head. Interlace the hands. Inhale, lift the whole upper body together as much as you can. One more breath. And exhale, release. Bring the forehead to the back of the hands. Shift the hip from side to side. And roll the shoulders. Lovely. Push up. And then we'll come kneeling. Bring the toes to touch. Knees slightly wider. As wide as the mat is good. We're going to just simply drop the hands behind your body. Make sure you feel well supported. And then inhale, lift the hip. As you start to lift the hip, really engage the glutes. Thinking of opening the front of the body, opening the thighs, the hips, chest, shoulders, and the neck. 3 breaths. Exhale, slowly bring the buttocks on the heels. As you feel properly supported, walk your hands forward and come to the side, and then slowly come down. Hug the knees into the chest. Gently rock from side to side. Massage the low back. And then finally, come to your Shavasana pose. Lift the head, lengthen back of the neck, and bring it back down to the floor. Gently invite the eyes to close. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. Release all the tension in the body. Invite the awareness to smooth your forehead. Soften the eyeballs and relax the jawlines. Maybe put a smile on your face. That really helps to relax the muscles in your face. And invite your eyes to soften, to relax. the back of the neck to soften, relax the shoulders, the arms and the fingers. And take this softness into the spine, from the top to the middle, into the tailbone. And relax the hips. Feel a sense of heaviness in the thighs, knees, shins, ankles, and your feet. Finally, become aware of the whole body. The whole body feeling heavier and lazier with every exhalation. Gently bring the awareness back to the space. Just notice the sound around you. What can you hear in the distance? Maybe some traffic. And what can you hear nearby? Can you notice your own breathing? Notice how the floor is supporting the body and the fabric wrapping around the body. Maybe start to visualize the space around you. Remember where the wall color is, where the window is. And then start to run the tongue in the mouth. Notice the moisture. Maybe pick up a taste. And slowly start to deepen the breath. And slowly come back. Maybe you start to rotate the head from side to side. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. And when you're ready, go on to your favorite side. Maybe stay there for one more breath. And then slowly push yourself up. And we'll return to the sitting position like you start at the start of the class. And finally, invite your hands to bring to a prayer. Gently close the eyes just to become aware of the whole body. Notice how you're feeling now and how does it differ from the start of the class. Give thanks to yourself for this lovely practice. Thank you for watching this video. Namaste. Thank you.